Is Silicon Valley a beacon of light and innovation? Or is it nothing more than an exaggerated legend living off its past accomplishments? We wanted to find out, so we went on a tour with guide Christian Lorenzen.
We organize excursions, tours here in Silicon Valley. So what you're seeing right now, not everybody, but some of the group here, are part of a regular Friday tech tour. So every Friday we get groups of about 5 people to 10 people, and we drive them to the important places in Silicon Valley. So we go to Stanford, we go to Google, we go to Apple, and not only see the places, but also people learn the history of the companies and learn about the kind of culture mindsets that make Silicon Valley so special. Silicon
Valley is supposed to be the tech capital of the world. Most of the big tech companies like Apple, Amazon, eBay, and Google are either headquartered here or maintain a major presence. Collectively, they've put Silicon Valley on the map. They've attracted the critical mass of powerful financiers, young tech professionals, and entrepreneurs who make this place so special.
I'm here to visiting Silicon Valley because I know it's very innovative and it helps us to have ideas.
We've heard so much about Silicon Valley. It's like the innovation hub of the world. So I wanted to come and see for myself, understand the latest technology, give my kids a chance to see, what's available out here.
The Valley is an incubator of ideas, and we wanted to immerse ourselves in its culture and atmosphere.
It's interactive. Definitely that it's interactive, where they get to feel like they're part of Silicon Valley. Part of it, perhaps, because there are many foreigners. I'm from Arizona. I sort of have a California vibe, so that comes off a little bit. They're able to ask a lot of questions and get answers, not only about the companies, but the way people live here, about the lifestyle. So I think that interactive nature makes it very fun. Trends going on in innovation that are not going to stop anymore. One of them is connected home. It kind of applies to the Internet of Things, where everything's starting to get connected. And what's really interesting, just from a philosophical perspective, is if everything gets connected with artificial intelligence, then you start to see a world where humans are no longer separate, where everything becomes connected. So it becomes more like Eastern philosophy of oneness.
You can follow your favorite tech trends here. You can stay on top of the newest inventions and that sort of thing. On average, the folks who live here are probably among the most technologically savvy on the face of the earth. Most of them seem to be aware of what they need to do to prepare for the future.
Artificial intelligence, I think it's at the beginning of what we are experiencing. It has not yet changed our lives, but very soon it will. I want to know how it may change our lives and my children's lives as well. So I have a sense of, how the future may look like and prepare myself and my kids.
The place seems torn between two different cultures, fans of high technology and people with more old-school vision. But in many ways, the mix is synergistic. For society to function properly, not everyone can be an engineer or a tech entrepreneur. There's also a need for old-school businessmen, solidly grounded in practical reality. They help the tech entrepreneurs run their businesses and make their ideas successful.
What happens regularly is groups will come here, 50, 60-year-old gray-haired people, and they're frustrated because they say, we know we have to be more innovative, but we don't know what that means. So they come here to Silicon Valley and they talk to people at Google, at Amazon, at Airbnb, about what kind of management styles the companies use here to allow their employees to be innovative on a more regular basis.
Unfortunately, inspiration taken alone does not pay the bills. The right approach and methodology is also critical for success.
You've heard of design thinking? About design thinking, which is a methodology, a thought process used pretty much by every company here in Silicon Valley on how to brainstorm potential ideas and decide which is the good one, and then make an early product and test the early product. So we'll run workshops like that with these senior executives who usually in their companies it takes them 3 years to come out with a new product, and show them how to come out with a new product in a couple of months because that helps them stay more relevant in the modern world.
Silicon Valley has the deep infrastructure and support services necessary to facilitate innovation. An entrepreneur with a new product idea, for example, once he's in the right mindset, can visit the beta store and get geared up for some serious out-of-the-box thinking.
Right now, we are in the beta store. You look around, you see all concepts of new products. Entrepreneurs, when they're working on a startup concept like a drone that we just saw, or smart home devices or new games, they could develop the beta, so not the early prototype, but the one that they're ready to bring to market. And when they come here, I don't know if you can see in the video, but there are cameras all over. So when people are walking, you know where a person's walking, and using, I don't know if they do this, but perhaps using facial recognition, is it a woman, is it a man, what age is it, and see what products they're interacting with to give that data feedback to the company so they can understand what kind of consumers are interacting with their products to get real market feedback.
Here's some amazing examples of how the Valley's innovators are trying to solve unusual problems.
This is by far my favorite. It's like snowboarding on the street. So it's a big board, and it has one wheel, and you just stand on it, and then it's an alternate means of transportation.
This pen is really great because for persons that love writing, and your writing appears on your computer or on your iPad or on your iPhone. So this is really great because for persons of my age or even older, if they like writing, they have what they wrote in a file. Okay, so I think this is cool and useful.
And then there's the fact that life doesn't always work out as we plan. So, naturally, Valley innovators have created a tool that'll help you avoid getting depressed.
You see on that's a tool to help you learn how to meditate better. When you wear this across your head, it actually picks up your brain waves. So if you're trying to meditate, the purpose of meditation is to get your thoughts to calm down. So it hears your brain waves, and if your brain is active, you hear a lot of wind. And then when your brain calms down, it gets quieter. So it gives you real-time feedback on your brain activity.
To sum it all up, Silicon Valley is what it is. It's the center of the tech world, and there's probably no better place you can be if you want to be part of creating the future. What do you think?
This is Christian Lorenzen Patrick
Dalcina Cortez.
from Silicon Valley Innovation Center for Wow Tech.
Now,
Have you ever been to Silicon Valley? Would you like to go? Tell us in the comments section. And don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new videos. And remember, wow, this is tech right now.